Right now, live at 5, an update after dozens of Virginia residents were evacuated from their apartment building in below zero temperatures. Plus,
the brand new medical center that could be coming to Duluth's medical district.
And later,
how a totally rad trip back to the 80s is ensuring every child in northeastern Minnesota has the opportunity and access to books.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Welcome to CBS 3's Live at 5. We're taking a look over Duluth tonight as city leaders shed some light on the future of medical schooling in the city. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is on assignment and we'll hear from her in just a few minutes. But first, a big announcement today could change the scope of medical care in the Northland for years to come. CBS 3's Quinn Gorham joins us live from Duluth's Medical District tonight. Quinn, tell us more about what the University of Minnesota hopes to do.
Briggs, it's certainly an ambitious plan, but it could change the future of Duluth's, the U of M's medical program for years to come. Now, their plan is to make a brand new state-of-the-art medical center right here in the heart of Duluth's medical district. The goal is to bolster the university's medical and pharmacy programs, giving students more of an opportunity to study and complete their degrees right in Duluth. You may know the U already operates a medical program on its Duluth campus. A 2018 study, though, identified an increased demand for healthcare professionals in the region, and in turn, for both those programs to expand. University leaders also say this new building, which would be near Essentia Health in St. Luke's, would also allow new opportunities for collaboration. Essentia's CEO, Dr. David Herman, says he hopes giving students this bigger opportunity to study in Duluth will encourage them to stay for their careers.
We know that where people train and get their medical school experience as well as their clinical experience really has a leg up on them choosing those areas for them to start and finish their careers. So we think it's a wonderful opportunity.
Now, before any of this can happen, they actually need to secure the funding. The University of Minnesota is requesting $12 million for this project during the upcoming legislative session. Should the state fulfill their request, university leaders hope to start designing this summer and complete the project by 2025. But the building doesn't have a set location just yet. One possible location that they could end up putting the building in is this building right behind me, St. Mary's. We're all used to seeing it, but this building will be torn down once the Vision Northland project is completed in a couple of years here. Now, while nothing is set in stone just yet, they do need to secure that funding first. This could end up being one site that the building could end up. They do need to talk with Essentia about that first, though.
All right, thank you, Quinn. Definitely something we'll want to stay updated on. And tonight at 10, we're going to hear from the U of M on why they want to invest in the future of medical care here in the Duluth area. Meanwhile, free face masks will soon be distributed throughout Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz announced the state is sending more than 2 million KN95 masks to schools, community groups, health agencies, and more. The state will start distributing those masks this week. Minnesota health leaders want to get the masks to those who are most at risk. This comes as the Biden administration begins sending millions of free face masks to pharmacies and health centers nationwide. Meanwhile, Michigan will also be distributing 10 million KN95 masks to their residents. A number of health and community organizations will be handing them out. You can find a list of pickup locations on our website. Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, a nice reprieve today from those cold temperatures we were seeing.
And unfortunately, it's only a short reprieve because the cold air is charging back in just a matter of hours, and especially on the Minnesota side of life. Because of that, we're looking at another wind chill advisory for our friends in Minnesota. The actual air temps region-wide from the UP to Wisconsin to Minnesota will run 10 to 20 below again as northern air charges into the region, but the winds will be kicking up just enough to trigger that wind chill advisory for folks in the Gopher State. The other two zones off the hook, at least tonight. Now, last night we had an Alberta Clipper come by. That's what warmed us up today, at least briefly, but it also dropped a little snow, slicked up the roadways, and the latest road condition report says northern Minnesota from the Iron Ranges to the border still have some slippery spots to watch out for. So if you have to work the night shift, travel cautiously. Short-term forecast says cold again tonight, 15 below, for example, here in the Twin Ports, and again, the actual air temp range will run about 10 to 20 below. 10 above is what we get on Friday with a partly sunny sky, and then a low pressure system will just miss us on the weekend. We won't get any snow, but we will get 20 above. I'll talk about how long that'll last in a few more minutes.
Even a short reprieve is an appreciated one. Thanks, Dave. Well, learning to love reading at an early age is so important for kids' education and development. That's a big reason why the United Way of Northeastern Minnesota is holding a major fundraiser in Virginia right now, collecting money for their Imagination Library program. That's where we find CBS 3's Kristen Bakke tonight. Kristen, how's it going over there?
Oh, Briggs, it's totally rad. I know it's 2022, but tonight in Virginia, we're taking it back to the 1980s for a very special cause. It's the United Way of Northeastern Minnesota's 14th annual Power of the Purse event, raising money for the Imagination Library. And joining us now to talk more about it is the United Way's Executive Director, Erin Shea. Erin, last year we were virtual because of the pandemic. We're back together again, 80s style. This must be a very exciting night for you guys.
We're very, very excited to have ladies back in person tonight. We did offer a virtual option, so hello to everybody who's tuning in online and taking part in the event that way. But we have a full house tonight, and it's just exciting to get ladies out raising money for the program.
And for those who don't know what the Imagination Library program does for kids in Northeastern Minnesota, can you talk about that?
Sure. So we are the local sponsor for the program, and we enroll children and cover the costs of the books that go out. But children from birth to age 5 have the opportunity to enroll to receive one free book in the mail each month. And so by the time they enter kindergarten, they have a library of 60 books that have been delivered directly to their home. So really the purpose of the program is to promote early literacy, encourage parents to read to their children, and for families that maybe don't have access to books, getting them directly in their home. I know the past couple of years with the pandemics, just being able to have those delivered, we had libraries that were closed, all of those types of things. So overall, it's just a great program promoting literacy.
And it's going to be an absolute blast of a night. Thank you so much, Erin. I'm going to show off a few of the very fun auction items that we have tonight. Thanks again, Erin. So follow me this way. A big part of this is the live auction, and these are some of those items that are going up for grabs. Of course, as I mentioned, this is called the Power of the Purse event, so we have some beautiful designer purses up for live auction. I have my eye on this Kate Spade in particular, but there are also items for those who don't carry a purse, like this beautiful kayak, among many other items. And again, this all benefits kids in Northeastern Minnesota, making sure everyone, no matter where you live and what, how much income comes into your home, making sure that you have access to free books. So it's a really exciting night here, Briggs. I'm living out my 80s prom fantasy, and I'm just looking forward to a really great night.
Yeah, you look awesome. The hair, the dress, it fits the theme perfectly. That Kate Spade purse, though, I'm going to have to ask you to put in a bid for me, too, because that's cute, and I think it would match your outfit pretty well.
Oh, Briggs, I have you covered. Don't worry about that. I also heard Aquanet is the key to the big hair. So next 80s party, that's what I'm going for.
I feel like I remember that from my dancing days when I was young. So perfect. Well, thank you so much. That was Kristen Bakke live for us in Virginia tonight. Well, still to come on Live at 5, registration for a local sled dog race is closing next week. Plus, the city of Biwabik has the perfect way to cure those winter blues. Stay tuned. City by City is next.
You're watching CBS 3 Live at 5 with Kristen Bakke, Briggs LaSavage, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS 3. CBS 3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Like saving money on things you like and want? It's time to shop Northwest Outlet. Save up to 40% on all Northwest Outlet's massive inventory. And that includes all Columbia and all the North Face with all the latest styles, colors, and sizes. Northwest Outlet is your winter headquarters for warm clothing in sizes up to 4X. We're not done yet. Up to 40% off hats, gloves, mitts, snowsuits, pants, jackets. It's all here in stock now at Northwest Outlet, the area's favorite clothing and sporting goods store. 1814 Belknap, Superior.
As the helpful hardware folks in your neighborhood, Ace Hardware has everything you need to prepare for the changing seasons. From rakes for fall leaves to shovels and snow blowers for that first snowfall. Grilling season never ends here at Ace. We have a variety of high-quality grills and smokers like Traeger and the Big Green Egg, which are perfect for your holiday ham or turkey. For household projects, you'll always find a wide selection of paint, tools, and everything else you need to get the job done. Locally owned Miners Ace Hardware, located in Superior, off the Bong Bridge, next to Super One Foods.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Giants Ridge and by Wabick. Looking like a nice day to get out there and ski or snowboard tonight. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. Snowmen of all shapes and sizes could be popping up across by Wabick. Plus, a long-running fundraiser is making its way back to Park Point. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. As we round the corner into February, the Biwabic Area Civic Association has a question for all us Northlanders. Do you want to build a snowman? In February, the association is hosting a snowman building contest. You don't even have to be from Biwabic to enjoy that winter activity. However, your snowman must be built within the city limits, be family appropriate, and stand up on its own. Entering the contest is as easy as snapping a photo of your snow creation and then sending it to the Biwabic Area Civic Association's Facebook page. You should also include your contact information and the hashtag Snowabic. Creative one. The top 3 creations will win prizes from the city. And one of Minnesota's largest fundraisers for the state's Special Olympics is coming back to Park Point for the 21st year in a row. Over the past 20 years, the Polar Plunge in Duluth has raised nearly $2.5 million for the state's Special Olympics. Last year, 389 plungers raised more than $100,000. This year's fundraising goal is set at $145,000. The plunge into the Big Icy Lake is scheduled for February 19th. You can find a link on our website to sign up if you are very, very brave. And mushers and fans across the region are gearing up for the John Bear Grease Sled Dog Marathon this weekend, but you still have time to register for a smaller race. The Northern Pines Sled Dog Race is a 45-team event held at Northern Pines Golf Course and Event Center over in Iron River. That race kicks off in 22 days, but registration closes on February 5th. This year's event will include 4 dog, 6 dog, mid-distance, and the open class races. You can find more information on pricing and a link to sign up on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, reaching out to a helping paw to our furry friends in need. How you can help a local dog walking business do just that next.
Briggs talked about today being a respite from the cold, and she was right. Look at that. 26 for the high temp today. The normal is 20. We haven't been warmer than normal in a while, and now it's going away. Cold air is coming to call tonight, but it won't be forever. We'll talk about our next trip towards 20 coming up for the weekend right after our break.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
It's here. Our hearty and homestyle menu is back, starting at just $8.99. Enjoy our classic pot roast dinner, pot roast stroganoff, fajita breakfast quesadilla, and more. And don't forget a fresh baked pie from the Perkins Bakery. Take one home or order online at perkinstogo.com.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Our temperature timeline, what do we have coming? First a little cold, then a little more warm. It was awfully nice today with a high temp of 26, but that changes in a few hours as another push of northern air comes across. It'll set up a wind chill advisory for Minnesota with feels like numbers going towards 30 below. Actual air temps, no matter what zone you're in, will go about 10 to even 20 degrees below zero. But the chill will start to moderate a little bit. Friday will be partly sunny and cool, pushing towards 10 above, but at least that's above, even though it's half of what normal is. But for the weekend, we should go towards 20 above, and that may last for a couple days beyond the weekend as well. So we'll point that out with the 7-day forecast after this look at the currents. Coming in from Duluth International Airport, it is 9 degrees above zero, so the temperatures are already starting to decrease. Clear sky out there, that's letting the heat of the day go back into space rapidly, and temperatures are dropping. A north-northwest wind at 8 miles per hour isn't helping the situation either, so it's pushing more cold into the region, and that's again why we have that wind chill advisory for Minnesota and for folks in the UP. That direction of wind will kick up a couple of lake effect snow showers for you while the rest of us stay dry. Current wind chill factor 3 below. That's not so bad, but again for Minnesotans it could go towards 30 below as the night goes on, and that's why we have the advisory. Current temps 3 above from Ely to Orr to International Falls, 7 above from Big Fork to Grand Rapids, and swinging over to Eveleth, Hibbing, Chisholm being a little bit different there. 9 to 14 from Cloquet to Moose Lake. About 9 degrees up most of the North Shore into Wisconsin, Sahara warmer. 13 to 14 degrees. Most towns indeed are at 14. Superior is the exception there at 13. And into the UP, we're running 10 to 11 from Watersmeet to Ironwood. And again, 10 to 20 below. That's the actual range of air temps overnight tonight. But it does start to warm up for the weekend, as we mentioned. All right, let's back that up. That sure was trigger happy. Shouldn't have gone that quickly. Let's try that again. Will it stop where it should on the national picture? Yes. Here's what's coming in to cool us down tonight. Another push of high pressure from up north. And so that is going to drive a chance, as we mentioned, for a little bit of light snow shower activity for folks along the South Shore. Getting a little bit of that now, just here and there. But in general, for much of Wisconsin and much of Minnesota, a clear sky from the higher pressure. And that latest round of higher pressure will make it cold through tomorrow and cool for Friday. But there's another low that's going to graze us for the weekend. Its warm front will warm us up and make us mild again. I think the snow will stay out of our area, but we will get the clouds, and that's going to push us towards 20 degrees above zero for Saturday and for Sunday as well, and maybe even a couple days beyond until we finally get a chance for snow in our area. That comes later on in the 7-day as well. Tonight, Minnesota low temps 10 to 20 below, wind chill advisory. Wisconsin, Michigan about 10 to 15 below. Clear for Wisconsin, flurries for the UP. Tomorrow in Wisconsin and Michigan, partly sunny, high temps 10 to 12 above. That's not bad, but it's still half of normal. Partly sunny for Minnesotans with a range of high temps from 9 near Ely to 12 by Moose Lake. But The warm-up is a-coming. Cloudier for Saturday and Sunday, but clouds mean mild, 20 above normal. Then 27 Monday, 28 on Tuesday, and that'll be in conjunction with our next low that won't miss us. We get light snow chances for both Tuesday and parts of Wednesday.
All right, thanks, Dave. A local author is helping us get to know the Northlands Olympians. Patrick Mader has interviewed dozens of local athletes who've competed on the world stage. That includes Anna Ringsred, a Duluth speed skater who competed in the 2014 games, and Babbitt's Buzz Schneider, who played with the Miracle on Ice team. Mader's now written 2 books featuring stories like theirs. He says it's been incredible learning about these athletes' quests for the gold.
They have all been very gracious, articulate, intelligent, athletic, very willing to share their experience.
The books are called Minnesota Gold, Conversations with Northland Athletes. Mader is promoting them on a book tour right now. Today he stopped in Cloquet and then in Babbitt, too. A local dog sitting company is expanding operations to give back to the community. Minnesota Nice Dog Company creates unique animal-themed T-shirts. They'll feature different designs and expressions every week. They'll then donate a portion of the proceeds to a local animal support group. Kirsten Baumgarten owns Twin Ports Pet Sitters and came up with this idea. She says she was inspired by the pets she sees all across the region and the odd sayings that Minnesotans use.
We were inspired by the pets we see every day, Duluth, Lake Superior, the trails we hike, the places we see, the people we see, the funny sayings that you hear in Minnesota.
Beyond T-shirts, Baumgarten says they're going to also do some hoodies and other stickers down the line. You can buy their stuff online or at some Duluth clothing stores. It's that time of the show now where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from the Range Regional Animal Rescue. This is Sadie. She is a 1-year-old German Shepherd Border Collie mix, and that's going to mean, of course, that she has a ton of energy. She's looking for a home willing to give her lots of time, attention, and training. She's up to date on her shots, spayed, and chipped too, so she's ready to find her forever home when you are. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Sadie, then you can call the number on your screen. Sweet girl. Still to come, last night, a couple of Range apartment buildings were forced to evacuate. How residents are recovering next.
Get ready to lose. Saturday, February 12th, one big show. The deck will explode with X-Fest. The most extreme night of X Games entertainment with motorcycle riders from 5 different countries doing big, sick tricks. Advance tickets at www.decc.org. More information and discount tickets at xfestlive.com. Saturday, February 12th. Gates open 6 p.m. show at 7:30. X-Fest.
At the DTA, we're making your bus ride even safer. You can now buy your ticket anytime, anywhere, using the new MyDTA app for mobile fare payment and trip planning. Contactless, safe, convenient.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
WB Auto Sales has a wide variety of trucks and SUVs from all makes and models. From getaways to getting the job done, we've got what you need. Versatile, comfortable, rugged. We've got the SUV that's right for you. From Jeep, Toyota, Chevy, and more. Financing available. Everyone is pre-qualified no matter your credit score. Visit us today to learn more. Remember, at WB Auto Sales, our customers come first. Always.
Menards is your bathroom and kitchen headquarters. Complete your bathroom and kitchen updates with Menards' selection of over 2,000 Moen products. From shower heads to kitchen faucets, accessories, and more, Moen has an array of styles. Complete your kitchen with this half-horsepower garbage disposal. It makes cleanup easy by quickly grinding food scraps. Save big money on all Moen garbage disposals now. During Menards, more bang for your buck sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Follow me, I'll lead the way.
There's always something new under the sun.
Oh, you just put me in a good mood.
CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
For you to learn something new every evening, we need to write something new. And that's why winning the 2021 Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing makes us smile. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell.
Get your news on the go. The CBS 3 mobile app.
Residents forced to evacuate from 2 Iron Range housing complexes will have to stay away for another night. 150 people were evacuated last night from the Columbia and Rushlow apartment buildings in Virginia. Officials say a boiler issue caused the heat to go out, and repairs were hampered by a water line break nearby. Temperatures were well below zero at the time. Residents were taken to the Iron Trail Motors and Events Center to make other arrangements. And this morning, fire officials said residents would be able to return this afternoon. However, in an update tonight, they said heat is still not working in all of the units, and residents are asked to stay in a hotel or with family for another night. The Virginia Housing Authority is covering the cost for people staying in those hotels. We'll update you when residents are allowed to return. Those experiencing homelessness had a chance to access basic resources today. Several Duluth nonprofits held an outreach event at the Damiano Center. The biannual event, called Community Connect, provides a one-stop shop. Resources like flu and COVID vaccines, HIV testing, hair trims, and more. There was also a mobile legal office through the Justice Bus on site. Organizers say they hope to serve people who aren't connected to these important resources.
Our community does have a lot of resources available. There's opportunities to get into housing, to get on a priority list for the available housing that we do have, but also a number of other resources for food and clothing. We know that we can't reach everybody who's experiencing homelessness, but we really try to have an event to draw people in.
This event coincides with St. Louis County's annual count of unsheltered individuals and families. That point-in-time homeless count is a federally required survey, and the data is used to determine federal funding awarded to fight homelessness. This year, St. Louis County is collecting information to document people experiencing homelessness and where they're staying. Today, surveyors were on site at several locations across the region.
Here's what we're working on for tonight. The National Guard as teachers. Tonight, how some states are taking desperate measures to keep schools open. We've got that and all the other day's top news on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning brought to you by the Birth Center at Essentia Health. By your side every step of the maternity journey so you can rest easy knowing you're both in good hands.
Just like gray hair, cataracts are a common side effect of aging. A cataract is the natural clouding of the lens inside the eye. At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, our board-certified ophthalmologists offer cataract surgery to help you see better longer. Our team will work with you to create a pleasant surgical experience and a great surgical result. Call now to learn more about cataract surgery and to schedule a cataract evaluation at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Local high school hockey lives right here on Thursday Night Face-Off. Whether you're looking for scores, game-winning plays, or more, tune to CBS 3. Thursday Night Face-Off with Duncan Goldberg and Kevin Moore, brought to you by Essentia Health.
When facing a major healthcare decision, it's wise to seek a second opinion from a team of established experts. Financial decisions deserve the same level of care and expertise. At MPPL Financial, we develop your plan by assembling a personalized team that includes experts in multiple disciplines. So the result is a coordinated care plan that covers all areas of your financial life. Your outcome depends on the quality of care you receive. Call today to set up your free second opinion consultation or visit MPPLfinancial.com.
It's that time of the year when we all want a transformation. First we hit the gym, then we try to diet. How about a makeover that will actually last? A bath makeover from Bath Planet. In 2022, we are offering a free premium color upgrade, 2 free accessories, plus no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2023. So skip the gym and the diet and call Bath Planet or go online to book your appointment today. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News. Live at 5, here's a live look from Canal Park on this Thursday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. A big announcement today could change the scope of medical care in the Northland for years to come. The University of Minnesota wants to build a state-of-the-art medical schooling facility in Duluth. The goal is to bolster the university's medical and pharmacy programs, giving students more of an opportunity to study and complete their degrees in Duluth. And tonight at 6, we'll take a deeper look into the Duluth Police Department's recent drug bust that involved trafficking from Chicago to the Twin Ports. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 6.